This is an analysis of the poem I Too by Langston Hughes. And this poem is written in free verse. It shows by the fact that it does not follow any musical pattern or rhyme or anything else. It does feel natural to say, and therefore it follows the rhythm of natural speech. He does use some repetitions. For an example, the first and the last sentence is almost identical. And in the third verse, he refers to something that happened in the second verse, which which is that the company comes. And this helps to create some pattern, even though it's still, of course, free verse. Langston Hughes was a black man who lived in America while there still was some racial discrimination between the black and the white people. And therefore he is of course, the writer of the poem, but he is also the speaker. Um, he is the one who tells everyone that he is a part of America too. The setting of this poem takes place in America because that's where he lives and it's America he's talking to. It also takes place in a house where he is being sent to the kitchen. That indicates that he's probably like a slave or something in a white man's house. In the line I too sing America, there's an emphasis on the fact that he does it too. Like, he's not the first one to do it, but he wants to be a part of what the others are singing, and he wants them to notice him. When he says, I am the darker brother, um, you quite fast get the feeling that the poem is about him being black and how the black people are. Um, but he also uses the word brother, which means that he sees himself as just as much a part of this family as the rest of America. In the fourth verse, it says, besides, they'll see how beautiful I am and be ashamed. And he's very confident that the black and the whites one day will be equal, and that people who have been discriminating the black ones will be sorry and ashamed of their behavior and what they have done. There are no rhymes in this poem, of course, because it's free verse. So that makes good sense. But there is two places with consonants. It's like a repetition of consonants in words right beside each other with an intervening vowel. So the sentence that he has used for that is in the second and the third verse. It's when company comes. So it's like CO, CO, company comes. And the tone of this poem is made by the setting, the imagery, and the speaker. The tone of this poem is filled with feelings and emotions toward racism. Anger and strength is in the beginning because he's mad about how he's being treated, but it quickly turns into superiority. You can see that from line 5 to 7. But I laugh and eat well and grow strong. In the end, it gives you the feeling of calm and that everything is going to be okay. And that's because he is so confident that it is going to be okay. It reflects a lot on the reader. And in this poem, Hughes wants to tell America about the racism that himself and his people is being exposed to. He wants to tell them that they are really all one family, and the color of their skin should never tear them apart like it has have been done. So Walt Whitman has written the poem I Hear America Singing. In this poem, he writes about how he sees all the different people in America singing the same song. He sees all the workers and the mothers, the different workers, they all singing. And Hughes' poem here is like an answer to that. Uh, um, Walt doesn't mention anything about black people or white people, and Hughes, he wants to be a part of that. So that's why he writes, I too sing America. He wants people to know that he's a part of America even though he's black, and that it shouldn't matter what type of color your skin is.